What's up, YouTube fam? It's your girl Lynette.
What's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy Stanley.
And we are here again with Life With Us TV to do a recap of the Have and Have Nots Season 3, Episode
5.
Like the Super Bowl. Let me start off by getting ratchet and say, yes, God, honey.
Man, yeah.
Oh!
Tyler brought it. He brought it tonight. Oh my God.
See, I told y'all last week that he do this, and then he do us like this.
Yeah.
And then he do this like that.
But this week he took us.
I couldn't even take the notes this week. He had to take the notes. I couldn't. I left y'all hanging. I was straight in. And I'm tired. Of course, y'all know we do the recaps immediately after it's finished. So, yeah, excuse the ratchetness and yeah, because it's time to go to bed. But we're going to go right on into it. No cuts. This is high TIS.
Yeah, the raw, uncut version. Well, the first scene starts off, of course, back when Hannah found Amanda, of course, shot. And she runs out the room to go get Wyatt. And, of course, Wyatt opened the door with an attitude. Because he's still mad about all the situation with his dad and him sleeping with Candace and all that yada 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 yada. So he come mad, and then when he see the blood, he goes rushing and running into Amanda's room.
And he's like, what did you do?
And that part really got my heart, because when I see a grown man cry, that just does something with me. And by that being his sister, you know, I've never had a sister to die. But I can only imagine the hurt that he was feeling, that my sister, my only sister.
When he sat at that floor, he was just like, what did you do?
Yeah.
What did you do? I was like, oh my God,
man.
They started out the gate just up here on 10, 15, 20, 25.
But I was asking you, I'm still trying to figure out, how in the world did she shoot herself and nobody heard the gunshot?
Nobody heard it, and she's been laying there for like, it's been at least 12 hours.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So, which I think next episode's gonna get a little bit twisted up.
Yeah. So, still trying to figure that out. But the next scene switches over, that we go to the press conference. And we have Veronica, Jim, and Miss Maggie Day. They still tripping and wondering where in the heck is Jim. So by this time, I'm still trying to wonder why in the world nobody has called the cops. Why they hadn't found a search team to go and try to find Jim. It's almost like they panicking, but they ain't taking no action.
But I get it though. I get it from the aspect of, if you've grown up in an environment where people just disappear all the time, you become numb to it. You know what I mean? So it could have been out of the norm, but a part of his norm.
So part of his character.
Yeah, so if Jim is used to going missing for a day at a time, then they didn't think it was too crazy. The only thing they got their things wheel spinning was the fact that he would never jeopardize his career and what he thinks is important and not show up for that. That's the only thing that made them be like, maybe something is wrong. He does some foolish stuff, but he would never do this. So I get okay, that might be urgent for your family, but over here, she do that all the time. She go off for a couple of days all the time. So we not calling the cops to the 4th day, because usually she come home on the 3.5. So I get it.
Well, I guess I can feel you on that one.
So it's their norm that Jim does whatever the heck he wants, and he shows up when he wants.
Yeah, because Jim do have that type of attitude.
But it's never been to this extent.
Yeah, so
where this was on the line.
So yeah, they still tripping about that. Then the scene switches, where we go to the dirty basement with Candace and Mr. Cryer.
Yeah, he's finally out that shower.
Yeah, finally out the shower in a fresh suit.
Yeah.
And Candace is still tripping because the money hadn't hit at this point. So Jim saying, You gonna let me leave? You gonna let me leave? She was like, no, because the money hadn't hit.
I ain't got my email confirmation.
Yeah, I haven't got my email confirmation. So Jim was like, it hadn't even been an hour yet. But she was like, you ain't going nowhere until my ching hit my bing account.
Yeah. So she was like that movie, and then.
Yeah, and then. So they get the arguing, of course, over the money because Jim wants to get to this press conference. He said, I only got 15 minutes. And of course, Candace was like, I don't care.
And then
I don't care where you got to be. I want my money.
Basically.
So the money finally hits the account. She checked her little, Apple laptop. The money finally hits. And old Mr. Jim found a silver pipe. And was getting ready to bust her upside the head. And here come Candace like, I wish you would hit me with that. And better yet, if you hit me with it, you better kill me.
Better kill me. I'm like, how this chick know he was getting ready to hit her with the damn pipe?
Yeah.
I thought at that moment that it was over.
Yeah.
She was standing by herself with him.
Yeah.
I said, he gonna clock her, wiggle his way out of the hood, and it's just OP. But it ain't go down like that.
But the bad part about it, she told him to put it down like a little puppy dog. And he said, ding, ding.
She said, you can teach old dogs new tricks.
So.
You stuck?
Yeah, I'm stuck.
What do I do with these?
I got somebody put me on pause.
It's too late for this foolishness. What's the next scene?
So we still on the same scene. So she calls War because Jim started tripping again.
Yeah.
And so, make a long story short, that they finally let Jim go. And so War was like, how much you get? She told him that she only got 400 G's.
$1,000.
And she got $7.4 million, y'all. She told him I
only got 4.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give you your 100,000.
Wow.
Seriously, Candace?
Yeah.
But we gotta back up. Why she sent Jim out with a bus pass, y'all?
Yeah.
A bus card. He was like,
what is this?
what is this? She was like, you never caught the bus before? He was like, where is the bus stop? She said, there's a sign. Bus stop.
Bus stop
You
sign.
stop, they will pick you up. He was like, well, which direction?
Do I?
I'm laughing internally because when I first moved to the city, I was just like that. I was
Clueless.
like, what? I'm going to be on the expressway and I don't know where I'm at. I ain't had to do it long, though. God bless me.
Praise him. So, Jim leaves the house and he goes outside in the dirty, dirty hood.
Oh my
And
God.
all the rough cats are hanging out on the stoop.
On the stoop. They doing hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody looking at him like.
He looked like, like when you see like in a circus or on TV when they take a piece of meat and throw it in a lion's den and them lions just turn around looking at the meat.
Just waiting for the meat to
wait.
flinch.
And that's the way they were looking at Jim. He walking real slow, real cool, fixing his tie. He was scared to death, y'all.
Shake it like a leaf.
But I think I would have been scared to death too. I would have held my own, but I still would have been scared on the inside. But you know.
Yeah, you're right. You can't let him see your fear though.
So
he finally gets to that bus stop.
Yeah, finally gets to the bus stop.
So him and the guy sitting on the bench look like Forrest Gump.
No.
But the dude though.
He said,
good morning.
The dude would not take his eyes off of Jim.
And he won't even wait for a bus. Because the bus came and he just stayed there.
He didn't even get on the bus.
Poor Jim, they looking at him like, why is he on this bus? He didn't know what to do. He just stood there. They started playing this sad hood, like slow. I done lost all my heritage type of music.
Yeah.
I'm like, he had like a touch of real reality for a minute.
Yeah.
So he on the bus, he trying to get to his. He don't even know if he in the right direction.
Yeah, he don't even know.
He just got on the first bus. I would have did the same daggone thing. Just drop me off somewhere that look better than this, and I'll figure the rest out.
But it switches back where we go back to the press conference.
Yeah, they did that a lot.
Yeah, they just kept going back and forth to the press conference. So at this point, the panic is still on. Yeah. So Landon asked Veronica and David if they would do a mini press conference until Jim shows up.
Right.
But he had a motive.
Very much so. He had already kind of had this dialogue with one of the I don't know what you call them. Like, I guess a reporter. I guess she was a reporter.
I guess, yeah.
But he kind of had this dialogue with her that, you know, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm going to save a seat for you, and I want you to ask her. Because she was like, you know, I ain't come here to interview them. I came to interview him.
Yeah, Jim.
And he was like, in so many words, wean it down and get your answer to your question.
Yeah.
To Veronica.
The
wicked witch of the dirty
South.
Her wickedness was even crazier tonight.
Yeah.
Than normal.
To a whole nother
But level. I liked her a little bit. One time. Just one time I liked her tonight.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that part. So, like we said, Landon had a motive. So the scene switches again, where Benny arrives in a tow truck with this other guy, and it was talking about this guy Blue, that I guess he was a hot tow truck driver, I guess running the show, making a lot of money, and they said that he got locked up by the feds because he was running drugs, racketeering, whatever.
He was doing him and Apollo was working together.
Yeah.
Apollo Nina.
So this guy was telling Benny, you know, that the feds was auctioning off his trucks and auctioning in his building. So he was like, Benny, we need to go in on this, man, because this could be big for us, you know, some big money. Millions of dollars. So he was like, the building was worth $1 million, and that, you know, they need to get together and put the money together. But the guy had mentioned this other guy. What was his name? I can't remember.
His name, but he was running.
Yeah. So this guy was a drug dealer, but Ben was like, I ain't trying to go that route, you know, because he's still selling. Then the other guy was like, well, he trying to go clean, so we want to do this legit and yada yada yada.
We heard that 1,000 times.
Yeah, everybody, you know, try to go clean, you know.
Give me a shot, I'll go clean.
Yeah, a shot, go clean. So Benny was, you know, I still don't know if Benny really agreed.
I think he just gave him enough to be like, I'm going to think about it.
Yeah. So the scene switches again, that Candy Cane is at the Pimp House Suite because she got her $7.4 million. So she's sitting on the bed.
She went shopping quick.
She got a whole lot of stuff.
I swear to God.
So she's sitting up in there. She got on the phone. She trying to call Jeffrey, and she couldn't get Jeffrey.
Yeah, she said we're gonna get turned up. We're gonna party.
Yeah. And so here come Ben, aka Pitbull, knocks on the door. She let him in. He comes straight in tripping.
That's what brothers do.
Yeah, comes straight in tripping.
My brother comes here tripping too.
He come in straight tripping because Candy Cane left the house when he told her not to, as if he owns her. And she tripping like, didn't I tell you not to leave the house because you know that, you know, dude is looking for you and your life is in danger, yada 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 yada. And then Hagum Candy was like, we paid now.
We don't ever have to worry.
We don't have to ever worry about no money.
I did it.
I did it. And so Benny looks around, it's like,
$20,000 dress?
$20,000 dress?
$6,000 purse to put your lipstick in?
Said, what in the world did you do?
He said, what did you do? He said, what did you fraud? Who did you fraud?
Yeah, who did you fraud this time?
He said, Mama was right.
Mama right about you.
He said, you always into something. But she is.
So that scene switches, so we don't know how that ended.
No.
So it switches back to the press conference. So now we in the hallway with Jim, Veronica.
Not Jim, David.
David, Veronica. Then Jeffrey and Melissa shows up.
Yeah.
And here comes Landon. So Landon was pretty much getting things straight with them, was saying that, you know, you're gonna ask a few questions. What kind of signs you want to use just in case you get a question
that you
uncomfortable, you don't want to answer. So he told Veronica what you can do is put your hair back between your ears. He told Jim.
But that was funny to me.
Yeah.
Because he went to touch her hair.
She said,
you know we don't do that. we'll be in the mid, we'll be mid pushing a baby out.
Don't touch my hair.
No, don't do that. You gotta pull my leg, but don't you touch my hair. She was like,
Lord.
So that was real.
Yeah, that was real. So David's sign was he would fix his top button on his jacket. And so they got into this little mini argument, and Veronica's evilness came out, where she was going in because David asked Jeffrey, was Landon were they gonna stand together on the stage?
I was trying to figure what he was.
Yeah.
Where he was going with that?
Yeah. And so Miss Veronica speaks up and says no. He's standing beside Melissa, and it just went crazy from there.
Yeah, and Landon said something about because the queen gives a different sign.
Yeah.
For when she's uncomfortable. She said you would know about queens, wouldn't you? My thing with her was she didn't even know Landon had an angle with her. She came out the gate wrong with Landon.
Straight out the gate.
Just straight out the gate wrong with him. So I said, you don't know. He already got something against you.
Yeah.
And you coming out here acting a fool. And poor Melissa. I feel sorry for Melissa because she in the middle of this web, and she the one that's looking stupid. She's sitting there like, is everything okay? Are we okay? Everything all right?
Yeah.
No, boo boo, you need to run.
Yeah, you need to run.
Don't you put your face on that camera with them.
You tied up into a whole mess that you don't even have a clue about.
But I was really trying to figure out where David was going with the.
Yeah.
Are you going to stand beside Landon? Is Landon going to stand beside you? What?
Because it
was almost like he was trying to make him come out.
Yeah, because David had this weird look on his face when he saw him with Melissa. He was like,
he barely spoke to the girl.
Yeah, but he knew.
Oh, he knew
it was all Veronica.
He knew.
He knew it was all Veronica. So we finally get to the press conference where people start asking questions. So people start asking David questions. He gave this awesome speech about how him and Jim is gonna change. They're
gonna change the world. He did a Barack Obama, President Barack Obama.
So now we at the point where Landon's little stage person asks a question to Miss Veronica. Asks her questions about what she thought about gay rights, and she went down for a second.
Yeah, I thought that woman actually had Veronica. I mean, she was answering every question like the and then the woman was like, "You're not answering my question. What do you feel about gay rights? I believe in equality for everyone." And she kept it, and so Veronica that woman got under Veronica's skin a little bit. So she started saying stuff like, "You people, your agenda." Stuff like that. And then when she called the woman a man, she said, "I'm sorry, sir." She said, "I'm not a sir. I am a woman." So they kept going on and on and on. But when she said, "You people," Landon said, "Gotcha." And I just knew she was going down at that point.
Yes.
Because the whole crowd was like, "You people," because from a black standpoint, you don't say "you people." You hit that community, it's like you people, like we're something different. We're different species or something.
Yeah.
So that led into that, and something else happened with she flipped the script. It was like that Wicked Witch of the Dirty South got herself together.
Yeah, she just
she did And she went into First Lady Michelle Obama, and she started going in on, I believe in this. I believe that everyone should have equality rights when it comes to this. We should not separate people from black, white, green, yellow, gay, straight. We just want to talk about equality for all
Everybody.
people. And I was like, if she ain't flipped that script, Landon's face broke. But the part that tripped me out was she goes behind her husband and looks at Landon like. I said, you know what?
But you said that was the only part just for that split second that you liked for right.
I liked her for that split second because her comebacks are like, she is so quick on her feet.
Yeah, she was like,
I mean, she was sharp as a tack.
yeah. I honestly, I thought Landon got her.
I thought she was going.
I thought she was toast.
Yeah. So then after that, they left off the stage because, of course, you know, after that, what else can you say?
Yeah.
So they left out, and Veronica was, in so many words, like, Landon, y'all ain't take none of the cues because she done tucked her hair behind her ear like 15 times.
Yeah.
David, he done did this 100 times trying to, like, push them off of this question.
Yeah.
And she said, Landon, you're fired.
You're fired. He said, I don't work for
I
you.
don't work for you. David said, Landon,
you're fired.
he said, well, it's easy not to work for people like y'all.
Yeah.
Well, Landon, he was like, I'm out of there. They crazy as heck. He mad because his plan didn't work.
Yeah.
So we think, because we really don't know what Landon's angle is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know that he's trying to free Jeffrey, but be with Jeffrey at the same time. I don't really get where the whole thing was, because he should know that Veronica is sharper than that.
Yeah.
But she may have played into his hand too, because he still didn't look as flustered as he should
have. Yeah.
So they left off the stage, did all of that, and he turns to Melissa. Landon turns to Melissa and said, he's gay.
No, before he did that, he asked Jeffrey, said, you liked that what I just did, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
And Jeffrey was like,
Not
no,
really.
not really. So at this point, this Joker runs up to Jeffrey and gives him a kiss right in front of Melissa.
And she's sitting there like,
She looked.
Landon said, he's gay, honey. He's gay.
Yeah.
She's like, and she's still sitting there like, oh.
Yeah, so still looking dumb. And of course Jeffrey would try his best to get away from her, get away from Landon.
Yeah, so he's just fighting. And he's like, you like it, don't you? You like it. So Jeffrey kind of does the little submissive, like, back off me, walk away. And when Landon walked away, he said, he's gay.
Yeah, told Melissa he's gay. And Melissa standing looking like a deer in headlights.
Yeah, she was like,
Poor Melissa.
should I stay or should I run? But on the flip side, we already know that she's being set up by the mama.
Mhm.
But I don't know if she knows the complete truth about everything.
I don't think she do.
So I'm sitting there like, I don't know whether to feel sorry for her or she just really playing this thing real good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So now the scene switches that we're back in still at the press conference, then we're in, I guess, Jim's office.
Somebody's
Yeah.
office.
So Maggie is still in there. She's really tripping because Jim is not there. Here come the reporter.
Yeah, the one from New York.
Yeah, one from New York.
Nancy Grace.
Yeah. She come in tripping, was like, you know, Jim is not here. I gotta go on in 5 minutes and he's still not here. So if he's not here, pretty much I'm gonna slam dunk
blast
Jim. I'm gonna blast him and say he irresponsible on his day that he supposed to be announcing himself as governor. He ain't here.
It's Candace, yeah.
Yes, Candace is governor. He out here. So pretty much I'm gonna slam dunk him.
Yep.
So by this time, Mrs. Cryer comes in the door and Maggie's like, you know, where's Jim? She said, I don't know. I thought he was here.
Yeah.
You know, because she ain't concerned. Because she hated him.
Yeah.
She hated him.
Yeah. And her and Veronica already been laughing about the fight, how he
Yeah.
got roughed up and all that. So she don't care. And she told me, she said, I can't get him on the phone because Wyatt has his phone.
Yeah.
You know, blah, 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 blah.
So all of them try to call him again. Nobody can get him. Nobody get him. So by this time, the news reporter from New York gets on the TV and
She's live.
She's live, so she start going in on Jim. Then all of a sudden, Wyatt calls. No, Wyatt didn't call.
Somebody tried to. I think it was Miss Cryer tried to call.
Call Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody did.
Yeah.
And he picked the phone up, but he was so irate that they couldn't understand.
Yeah, because he was tripping because you know his sister.
Yeah, he was trying to holler what was going on, but nobody could understand. You know how that happened.
Yeah. So he was like, "We need help! We need help! We need help!"
And Mama thought he was still drunk.
Yeah.
And she was going in on him. You irresponsible.
So, I guess Hannah called.
Some kind of way Hannah got.
Yeah, some kind of way Hannah got on the phone, and Hannah was talking to her. Then all of a sudden in the office, all the phones and stuff started ringing off the hook, going crazy, and they looking around, what's going on, what's happening, and
Maggie tells Landon, handle it. He said, I don't work here.
Yeah, she was like, it's an emergency.
Do it.
So he got on the phone, and before we know it, on this TV screen, we saw a lady go up and tell the lady from New York, the reporter, in her ear, and she made the announcement that Jim Cryer is unable to be here because of
the death of his daughter, an apparent suicide.
More details to come.
And Catherine is already in a panic.
Yeah.
And at the same time that she's looking like she's about to pass out, she dropped the phone, is when this lady is saying this.
Yeah.
So everybody in the room is like, oh my God, this is what that person on the phone is telling her. Woo!
What an ending.
Woo!
From this point, I don't even know what else to say.
And it's such a catch-22 with it. It's so bad that Amanda died like that, but it was a blessing in disguise for Jim Cryer.
It saved him.
Because that's his excuse for not being
there. Yeah. Even though it was not his excuse.
But that's the out.
But it played out that way.
Oh my God. Alright, Tyler Perry, if you watching this, you need to go ahead with this foolishness.
Yeah.
Cause good Lord,
it's hard on my heart.
I'ma find you.
Man.
Tyler, really? You did all of this in one day on episode. Man, I can't with you. I really just can't do it with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah. We love you.
Tika, I promise you. 20 years ago, I was you. I'm not a pimp no more because I'm married. I'm not a pimp no more, am I?
Yeah, you
my husband said I'm a pimp.
Yeah, you still a pimp.
Well,
yeah, she's still pimping.
Well, I'm married to him, so he accepts it.
She been pimping since been pimping since been pimping.
And I ain't about to turn down now. Candy Cane, meet Lynette Kane. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, share it. If you get on Twitter, please share it to Tyler Perry and Tika Sumpter.
Yes.
Use the hashtag HAHN. And we will see you all in the next video. Straight from the Dirty Dirty South.
Straight from the VA.
Where it's late tonight. 2 up, 2 down. Holla. And say a prayer for Bobby Christina.
Yeah. Have a good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
See you next week.